Greetings, everyone. I'm Eric with Your Essential Practice. I would love to thank every single one of you for clicking on these videos and just an enormous sense of heartfelt gratitude for sharing, liking, commenting, and subscribing. I know this is right at the beginning of the video, but yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for every one of you out there for clicking on this video. If you'd like a personal rune reading from me or any of the rune sets or jewelry or palm stones or like keychain styles that you see on the set, or want a custom order, please check out the shop at youressentialpractice.com. Link is down below, or you can message me through any of the socials. Link is down in the descriptions as well. We have a relatively calm week getting into this week. A lot of transitions from and with a lot of that Gemini Aries kind of energy from last week, and moving into kind of a more calm, more lull this week, and then it'll pick up pace again next week. So there's some good news, a little bit of silver lining there. No extra information for the astrology down in the description box for this week. So let's jump right on into your divinely guided rune reading.
Greetings, Leo, and welcome to your divinely guided rune reading for this week. I've already cleansed the energetic space and shuffled the runes for your reading. Stay tuned, because at the very end we'll get a message of clarity from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. So let's jump right on in and get a message from your energetic past. Your rune is in Manas. Manas is that rune of mankind. It is one clan flag facing another clan flag. Now, this is, a lot of times it's the joining of clan flags, but this is really inciting an other than. This is really a definition thereof. Not really, it's like searching for that clarity. Are you with me or against me, kind of thing? Am I part of this? Am I not part of this? Where's my place in the world, right? What's going around is coming around. And where is my place as far as that goes now that this has come to face me again? All right, so that's kind of the rune of mankind in a nutshell there in your energetic past here, Leo. Just kind of like, what's my motivation? What's my identity here? Moving into your now energies, yeah, I can see where this has kind of driven you to go into your Anzus rune here. Anzus is the rune of communication, divine downloads, prophetic dream work. This is that seeming like an external inbound communication to you, right? But it's more usually in the form of prophetic dream work, divine downloads. Meditation might be really easy for you right now. Downloads like all the clairs, like claircognizance, clairaudience, clairsentience, like a lot of those clairs, right, can become a lot easier or developed, even heightened during this time here for you now, Leo. So whatever the case may be for you, as that divine's always trying to communicate with you, it's always up to you to, or up to us, rather, to tune in to divine, to these communications, the prophetic dream work, the divine downloads, all that good stuff, right? All right, in your outcome, or excuse me, not in your outcome, energetic near future here is the irreversible rune of Yera. Yera is the rune, means year, because it's the conclusions, the cycles, the harvest. This is also called the harvest rune because at the end of the year, the harvest would occur, right? And so during harvest time, we take evaluation of the crop, right? So all the things that went into it. Did I plant enough? Did I get the right seed? Did I get a good amount of seed? Did I nurture it well enough? Am I going to have to buy more next year? Do I have enough to get through the upcoming energies? All this sort of stuff is an evaluation sort of process and period. This is ending simultaneously making beginnings, or beginning simultaneously making endings. So whatever this is, you're just getting a lot of information, communication from, some insight from, and being able to really sit with this information and really make a very well informed decision here moving forward here in your outcome here, Leo. So excited to see what that will be here. Let's get your influence for the now energy here, though. For now, it's in Aiwas. Aiwas is that rune of endurance. It's about flexing with the energies. This is what they used to make bows out of. It's the yew tree, Y-E-W, or the ash tree, Yggdrasil, the tree of life, right? So this is a lot like the flexibility, the durability, the toughness that they used to make bows out of this tree out of. That would need to be called upon. In that the bow would have to personify those energies, right, so to speak, or to possess those qualities. So you've been under the influence of needing to like flex and to bend like the branches of this tree. If you don't flex and bend enough, or if you do it too much, you can snap your branches off, become stuck, frozen, rigid, repeating life lessons like Isa, the rune of ice here. All right, if you are flexing with it enough, you can kind of sway your branches and see that the sun is starting to peek out behind the cloud, from behind the clouds. So you get to thaw out that ice, that emotional rigidity, right? And you get to warm yourself up and with that illuminated dialogue that you're having. And being able to weather these storms with this information you're getting. So you're getting to be a lot more resilient, a lot more tough in this as far as this goes. So what's your advice for the now energy? Yeah. Throughout this, still do not lose your softness throughout this, Leo. Even though you're called right now to be resilient, be strong, be durable, be all those tough, like strong, seeming masculine things, those are also endearing feminine qualities as well. So this is your divine feminine healing rune. This is Lagus. This is sea, flow, lake, water, scrying with water, dowsing with water, calling you to get maybe near a body of water right now to steady your emotions throughout this so you could better flow with the now energies, receive these better hits of intuition here. You see how these two runes look very similar. These are very much divine connection, divine communication. This very much doing with your divine feminine as far as your divine intuition and connection with that goes. So that prophetic dream work, your divine connection, you're maintaining that. You're called to be maintaining that, right? And through this, and healing your emotional center as well, you're really flexing and healing a lot of aspects of this divine feminine, Lagus here. And through this, you're going to need this sort of reflection process after all of this anyway. You're going to welcome this sort of like being able to put your feet up and maybe take a nap for 20 minutes, right? So let's see what your energetic outcome is. Yeah. Okay. Isa is your outcome for all this. So this is interesting because this is before when I said when you're frozen, stuck, rigid, repeating life lessons. When we snap our branches, right? That's the negative aspect of Isa. Okay? So not painting this of a too dim picture here. But Isa here, the rune of ice, is sticking to your true and narrow path when it's in this position. When it's in your outcomes position, maybe it is a repeating of life lessons. It's an opportunity, though. It's not though this is happening to me. This is, yes, this is happening for me. I get to kind of like the movie Groundhog Day, where he repeats life lessons until, he gets it right or whatever, and he gets to move on, right? So this might have been a false judgment, a false identity, a false conviction of yours from the past that you've kind of weathered here with, wrestled with maybe changing a little bit of that with. Now you're called to sit with this and heal aspects of this. Do you move on to another clan? Do you adapt a new tribal essence? Do you go grow aspects of a new clan? Or what's the deal here, Leo? But whatever this is, you are definitely learning throughout this. We never fail, right, Leo? We always learn. And throughout this, you're being steadfast and being true to yourself. And I believe this is a really good time for you to be true to yourself, because your solar return is it's up on deck. It's coming up around the corner here. It's after Cancer, so not too far away here. So beautiful. Just stay your beautiful, true, proud, intelligent, intuitive self. Don't be too proud, right? Don't let that ego get in the way. Still flex and be tough and durable, but still be gentle enough, right, to be able to learn from all of this. Okay, Leo, let's get a card of clarity from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. These are messages straight from Spirit, straight from Divine, directly to your spirit, directly to your soul. Straight from Source, directly to you, Leo. So, Divine, please show us clearly, what message of clarity does Leo need to hear for this week? What message of clarity does Leo need to hear? Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is the card Imagination. It says, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Beautiful stuff. I love the looks of these cards too, the mandalas that are on these cards. I love the artwork. Let's read more about imagination here for you, Leo. Again, it says, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. By its virtue or very nature, the physical body is limited by 3 dimensions. But your mind is free to travel without boundaries and merge with the cosmic consciousness. Your mind is the great creator, and your imagination is its toolbox. Everything in life begins with the energy of imagination. Thoughts are real, and they can manifest themselves into the physical world. Train your mind to only have positive thoughts, and you will attract positivity into your life. If you can see it, you can be it. Visualize components that you want in your life and imbue those thoughts with love, Leo, and they will become your reality. Conversely, if your mind strays to negative thoughts, Leo, you'll only bring that energy to you. Be positive and loving. Imagination is creativity. Express yourself and let your imagination assist you in letting go of any creative blocks and allow your dreams to come true. Remember, you are not doing this for other people. It is your soul opening up and singing its own unique song. That's all it is. It's just you blooming and flourishing, Leo. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.